Cheryl, this is Kim, and I'm just going to give you a little tour of my cage for my hedgehog. So first of all, they do have a big plastic wheel in there. You definitely want to have plastic, not metal. Their little feet can get stuck in there. And then they have a little plastic igloo house, which it doesn't have to be this shape. You can get whatever you want. And I just have little dishes for water. And then over on this side, we have food. This is a little bit bigger of a dish because this is where the babies are. So I want to make sure that they have enough food because they are piggies right now. And then I always have a little sleep sack, which you can make with some fleece, or I think you can also buy these. I don't know if pet stores really sell these. My friend Diane made me some, so that's what I use. This is the little girl. This is the one that I'm going to be keeping. And then here is Mom. She's wondering why I just messed up her cage to clean it so I could show you. And then I also have one of these in there. It's just a little tunnel. You can get these at the pet store. Let me show you like a bigger view of it. So, but yeah, I just lay that down in there and then they can lay in there. And then here are the boys. So there's this one. He's got a little bit more of white on his back, like a little stripe. So let me show you his face. Here's his back. I had to set my phone down so I could. You know, he's upside down. Let me see if I can get him the right side up. So, where are you, little man? So that's his little face. But then he does have that little stripe down his back. Let me out of the ball. And I have been handling them, both the boys. So there's that one. Let's see if I can show you his face. It's hard to do when I'm holding my phone. There we go. See, there's a little face. Okay. And then the other one, let me see if I can get the other one out. Of course, I have an animal down below that's making a lot of noise, so sorry about that. But this is the other one that you can pick from. So he doesn't have the stripe like his brother. He's got more of a solid color. Similar looking face. Let me see if I can show you his face. Let me see. There's his brother down below. And there's him. All right, let's try this a different way too. All right, so here he is. He's got a little bit more markings on his face. So he's got a little, you can kind of see a little bit more of a, almost looks like a raccoon type of face or badger type of face. So, but he's pretty active. There he is in his ball. That was me making that sound. So there's Mama and her two boys. And I'm going to put the igloo back so she feels a little bit safer. All right, go on under there. And then I'll put this back. But then as far as like cat food, the cat food that I use is the, I'll show you, the From Gold. And I use Adult Cat. They seem to like that. So, but yeah, so there you have it. So I would suggest getting a cage that it's at least 30 by 18 inches wide. This one is about that size. You know, there's different variations. This one happens to be called, this one's called the Marchirio cage, but there's other brands. And then just make sure you definitely get a big enough solid wheel for them. These guys do love running on their wheel. I have one that doesn't run on their wheel, so it doesn't matter, but these guys definitely do. And Oh, the other thing is I do have a little bit of a heat lamp here for them. So, because they're kept in my basement, it gets a little bit cooler. So I do like, I mean, I have heat on in the basement, but they do like it to be a little bit warmer, especially with the baby. So I just have a red lamp there for keeping them toasty. One thing that I forgot to mention is you want to make sure that you get a cage that has a hole big enough to get the wheel in and out of. A lot of times the front doors do not allow for a bigger wheel to be taken in and out. So this cage has an opening at the top, so you can open and close it from the top. I don't usually lock it because they don't really get out. But the other thing is I use this stuff, which is called a wood pellet. It's made by Martha. It's a thing I get at Fleeton Farm. I use it just because it works best for me, but a lot of hedgehog keepers will keep their hedgehogs on fleece. So instead of having the wood pellets down here like you see here, they'll just take pieces of fleece and put that down. They'll even use like puppy pads or you know, like the pads that you put underneath someone that, you know, so if they go to the bathroom. So, but yeah, so that's what you can use. The critters just works really well for me. But the fleece probably is a little bit better for them if you were to use that. So, okay.